But if they don't know that they're going to have to do work and it's going to be a process, then there's an issue.
Yeah. And let's be honest, there are some patients that don't want to do the work as well. So they're the ones that, you're probably not going to be too successful with. And again, I think that's important to know at the beginning, at the outset. I always like to summarize my first assessment with my history taken as asking the patients, what do you expect needs to be done here? What do you think needs to be done? What do you think's going on, and what do you want to be done? And, get the patient to give you their expectations of what they think happens. And when the patient says, well, I just think I need some massage and it's going to sort it all out. And I say, well, that's probably not going to help it in the long run. Well, that's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I'm going to get. I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. What I think you need to do is this instead. But I know it's probably going to have a very poor outcome because their expectations aren't being met. I'll try and turn them around, but there are some patients you just can't.
That's important. Have you had the situation where you've had the conversation with the patient? It's like, look, I don't think that I'm the right fit, or this is. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I have got a certain unique personality, obviously, that comes across and doesn't get on with every patient I see. And there are some patients through the history, through the exam, you can just see you're not connecting. You're trying to make a few jokes and you're getting the old blank stares back or the eye rolls, and you're trying to get that rapport building. It's boom, barrier, nothing. And so nowadays I'll say to patients, when I get that feeling, I'm like, nothing personal. I'm just getting this impression that you're not quite enjoying being here, or it's not, you're not quite reacting the way I'd expect you to. Is everything okay? And if they say they're not happy or anything, I'll say, well, would you like to see another one of my colleagues? We work in a team. We've got somebody else. I think, will be much better for your particular condition. And yeah, I think that's important, is finding the right therapist for the right patient as well. Hugely important to outcome.
I love it. I think that's a great way to end, because I could hear you rant all day, Adam. I love my bias confirmation is so strong right now. It feels so good. Say something that I disagree with. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so for all the listeners that
American football sucks.
Fuck off. Okay, we're done. We're done here.
American football. The clue's in the name. You don't fucking touch it with your feet. It's called football.
I can't defend it.
Like we play over here.
Yeah, I can't defend the name. I played American football in college. It was my life for like half of my existence, and I can't defend the name. I don't understand it. American gridiron.
American hand egg.
How about gridiron? Gridiron's a tough name. I like that.
Yeah, gridiron. Yeah,
okay, perfect.